to you and tap them on their nose. Guaranteed somebody opens their mouth. Now once the alligator's mouth is open and he's sitting still, it causes me to do stupid things, like inserting my hand. Now I'll do that one more time, just in case anybody missed their photo. What? Supposed to have 5, right? Alright, just making sure. Now the alligator's jaws work kind of like a rat trap. As long as nothing touches, that trap stays open. When something touches, that trap slams shut. That's also how I trim my fingernails out in the Everglades. Now, if you'd like to capture an alligator, there's 2 ways you can go about doing so. The first of which is made famous by Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, who would use the blind spot behind the alligator to get very close. From here, he'd look up into the camera and yell, "Crikey, mate, she's a beauty!" as he and 20 other people would then jump on the back of the alligator. I have one problem with that capture technique. I don't have 20 people. Any volunteers? No, I didn't think so. So I use a different capture technique. It's called the frontal catch. Using the same blind spot I used to put my hand in the mouth, I now go under, lifting the head up and taking a hold with 2 hands. Now this next part is very important for the gentlemen in the crowd. You always hold the alligator like this, never like this, for obvious reasons. Now from here, you step over the back of the alligator and have a seat at the base of the tail. Once seated, you've got yourself a captured alligator. But if you want to bring it home alive and safely, you've got to find a way to secure the jaws. That's where my next stunt comes in. It's called bulldogging the alligator, pinning his jaws between my chin and my chest, done like so. And this will give me time to free my hands, pull out the rope, tie a quick Boy Scout knot, and I'd have myself a captured and tied alligator. Now the next couple stunts I'm going to show you guys have absolutely nothing to do with capturing an alligator. They were invented for one purpose and one purpose only: to increase the amount of tips the alligator wrestler would receive at the end of their show. This is the part of the show where I inform you guys that I am in no way funded by the Jungle Queen, thanks to lawyers and lawsuits. The way I get paid is the money you guys throw in the baskets located along the pit, half of which goes to me, the other half to the alligators. Now this next stunt is a pretty famous stunt. It's called the Florida Smile. Problem is, it can only be performed one time. So if you'd like a photo, focus your cameras now and take your picture on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, I'm joking. The real Florida Smile comes from the alligator, getting him to open up his mouth, showing all 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on bottom. If you look at the back of this animal's mouth, it appears that he has no throat opening. That's because he has an oversized palatal valve, or a glottis, which allows him to bite things underwater without drowning. But he must surface to swallow his food. There we go. Now if you look at this next stunt, is a pretty crazy stunt. It's called the face off. Because if I mess up, my face will come off. That's also how I shave out in the Everglades. Now that is the end of my show. I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, those baskets located along the pit do go towards myself and the alligators. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Rainbow Looking Services. Thank you, David. Great job. As you mentioned, plastic pails around the alligator pit are there for you. If you learned something about alligators this morning, if you enjoyed the show, nice to say thank you to Daniel.